This is my second video in English speaking, and the theme of this video is likely very strange because I talk about a 10 years old girl that was raped by his foster father or stepfather, and unfortunately she got pregnant and want to pass by abortion. But the conservative movement of Brazil want to stop that, avoid this kind of treatment and this right of this young girl for her own body. And so this is very strange, very unique. Look like that we live in a very strong relation and with this kind of strange phenomena that are passing by, that paying negative interest rate on major larger economies such as United States and Eurozone, they can improve their government spending and made some kind of profit on that because they being paid to expand their government spending. And for Brazil, Brazil is very far from that. We are paying now for a 10 years treasury bill something like 7.30% a year. This represents 600% larger than Greece economy paying for their loans. So the Brazilian debt is too expensive, and we are in this year passing by the biggest deficit since the Republic was founded in 1889. So it's a very huge crisis. And for me, when you mix religion, you mix a very huge conservatory movement and mix populism, populist economy view, we are just sitting crisis. So if you like it, share and thank religion country. Maybe some countries in Middle East, that the religion is very attached to the constitution, and this is not the case of Brazil. But nowadays we've been watching a very strange but continuous growth of religion and politics. This kind of symbiosis is very, very bad for the constitutional rights and the civil rights, because when you talk about religion, you talk about dogmas and you talk about something that you can argue, because eventually everyone can pull off the card of my God say that, so you are wrong and I'm right. And you can't argue using faith arguments, just logical and reasonable arguments. And the people that don't share the same beliefs or the same set of beliefs and religions, dogma that you didn't need respect these beliefs, and had the right to pursue his own beliefs and just respect the constitution. So Brazil is passing by this kind of crisis right now, and the biggest strange thing that happens to us guys is that among the big crisis of COVID-19 and the big fiscal crisis that we recently passed, and nowadays this crisis knock on Brazil doors, we had to deal with this kind of subject. And fortunately or unfortunately, this kind of shocks and this kind of strange subjects are growing and make a very high escalate of troubles and problems that the economy absorbs these kind of shocks, and we are passing by a very huge bear market that our major index, the Bovespa index, has lost 2 or 3% just today. When we're talking about right now, the follow of the market is 2.34%, and we heard about the firing our economic minister, the minister Paulo Guedes, that was PhD for Chicago, a strong economist with a huge crowd and support by the market, but with very not postponed but very uh, delay study, very, how can I say, not so, it's better talking like that, not so up to date theory. And with this kind of subject of 17 and 80s economy theory, he understands more or less the recent phenomena that you are passing by. One of these phenomena is the zero or below zero interest rate bonds of major biggest economies like USA and Eurozone that are paying negative interest for their loans. In Brazil, we are very